Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here, welcome you back to another episode of PC Building Simulator. So if you look in the top right corner, you're going to see I'm a little bit poorer right now. And reason being is I was working on trying to get this job from the previous episode to be overclocked to what its desire is, well, the customer's desire. And I was able to successfully do it. And I had to kind of go through a lot of trial and error to get this to work. And finally, I had to look online to see what I could do. So I'll just kind of let you see the stats here because, again, I'm no expert at overclocking, although I'm a little bit better at it now, at least, which is not saying much, but it is saying something. But either way, so taking a look at the PC now, the problem I was having when I was blue screening was that the temperature was getting too high. Looking online, they said that you should never go over 94 degrees Celsius, or it'll start to kill the PC and you'll get the blue screen of death. And I started using the GPU tuner and I finally got some of the stats down. I was starting to crash when the core clock was getting too high, so I had to lower that down. I still have a little bit more room to where I could add a little bit more just to get to that temperature reading, but I don't really need to do that because I'm already hitting the benchmark that they want me to. So things I had to do to get this to work, I had to change out the case fans and put a better case fan in, and I had to put a lot of them in. And then also I had to change out the CPU cooling system I had and get a bigger one as well. And then I had to take apart some of the case in order to get it to fit the water cooling system as for the CPU cooling, as well as getting as many fans as I could to make sure this thing wouldn't overheat. So I wanted you guys to see that just before I took it off the machine here and I placed it over here. So we did finally get that successfully. Again, it did cost a lot of money to do it. So we are picking up the episode where we left off before. So we're going to go ahead and start collecting the money that we need to recoup some of our losses. So this is the first one here. And this one is the one that we just built. We got a 5-star rating because we did use Corsair parts. We used their case, which is where we lucked out because we took out Corsair fans, which I was a little worried about, but that's okay. It says I ordered a new PC and they did a good job, so I'm glad he's happy with that. I still got to build that PC. This is a fix for a PC that I had to fix. I probably did this off camera. I don't recall, to be 100% honest with you. The repairs that I have here, I had to start doing off air. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Or not off air, but off camera because I was starting to run a little low on funds, so I had to do a few off camera. So we already got those done. So we're going to go ahead and discard this and discard this. We got to pay our electricity bill, which is actually lower. That's nice. It's usually like 500 bucks, I want to say. So that was cool. I don't know what changed that. Okay, so I don't think I have any parts ordered for anybody. Oh, wait, yes I do. I have this. I think that's for the PC. I'm not sure which one that is. Is that for the PC I'm building for that, or is it this one? PC can play Heroes of Hearthstone, complete in 8 days. So this is what sucks when you don't, when you go a little while without playing, because then you forget where you were when you order parts and you leave a job in between. So minimum spec, it should have a Ryzen 3 quad core. So if this is it, it will have that in it. No, this is a i7 7700. So this must be for the other one, which, looking at it, I'm probably gonna have to make some changes to it, because if I remember correctly, the other one I have to build is pretty intense too. Yeah, I have to overclock the GPU and the CPU. Holy cow. Okay, that's gonna be tough. That's a pretty big overclock. So I might have to spend a little money to get a better graphics card for that. Let's go ahead and see what else we got here. Help, please. Hi, my rig is broken. You need to diagnose what's wrong with it. My granddad thought that the PC needed oiling and the results don't seem good. I'd fix it myself, but I'm way too busy. 2 days for a reasonable deadline. It seems like the budget's low enough to where it's not too bad, so we'll go ahead and accept that. Next thing, help. Repairs needed. Dear sir or madam, could you make some repairs? I'm getting really random rebooting. If you got any ideas what might be wrong, can you finish it in 9 days? My brother has MSI in his PC. He says that they're the best. Those braided pink cables look really nice. Okay, well, that's fine. Go ahead and accept that. And another new PC build. I need a new PC. Can you help? I really want to get decent frames per second in Counter-Strike Source. Can you finish before 6:13 in 2 days? I like nice and shiny new parts or components. My brother has Intel in his PC. He says they are the best. So we need to do a recommended spec Counter-Strike Source PC, which that's going to be easy to fulfill the Intel part because that's probably the recommended spec. Okay. Well, an Intel, man, it's, well, everything I have in this PC is actually good for it, so this is not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking, oh, well, if he wants Intel, it's probably already going to ask for an Intel, so, he's got a good budget, 2250, so may have to kind of copy the PC we have right here. Other than my PC was 3700. So let's see what the Ryzen 5 quad core has. Whoops, Ryzen. Okay, that's not gonna work. 6 core 1600 is 4000 megahertz. So he wants an Intel, and it needs to be 4000 megahertz at the very least. There we go. We got some options here. I'm pretty good with Skylake motherboard. So, oh, that is that the one I have? That's the one down from mine. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a Skylake motherboard. Oh, here we go. CPU cooling. I already have a cooler, so I'm not gonna do that. Memory. You need 2 gigs. We'll just do our usual 16 gig. Find it. Oh, go by Revelant. There you go. Graphics card. With the motherboard that I have, I didn't even look to see. Where is it? Skylake. Skylake. Is it that? H170? Yep, H170 MTech Plus. H170 MTech Plus. Here it is, this one. So it doesn't have an issue with anything like that, so that should be okay. Let's just see if we can get the 390 8G Crossfire, and Crossfire, of course. So that's not gonna work. Aces, Aerostrix, OC edition. Oh, I already have one of these, and it's Crossfire too. I think that's okay. I think we might be okay there. And I already have one because I had to save it from, what's it called? The, oh, let's get that too. Oh, I didn't check the motherboard. I'm pretty sure it's an SAXT. Yeah. SAXT case. We'll just go with this. And we're going to do next day delivery for that. So we're going to have a PC to build tomorrow, as well as a PC to build the following day and stuff to fix tomorrow as well. So we're going to go ahead and end our day here. But yeah, hopefully I could get this build correct, not using the parts on the recommended spec and using what they want. And hopefully I have all the parts I need. I didn't even go through that. I was like, I have a graphics card. Let's throw that in. And I have this. Let's throw that in. So let's pick up our parts. Let's pick up our PC build here. For the case anyways. And the email we have is... Here it is. New PC is for Guilty Poster. Guilty Poster. There it is. So this is his PC. Let's go ahead and start taking it apart. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to... It's not... Oh, okay. I thought I had to take that off. That's why I did that. Okay. Well, before we forget, let's put this drive bay back on. I'm not going to need it. Case fans. I have some case fans left over, so I guess we could use them. Oh, this thing's got case fans in it for days though already. Never mind. Don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and just put the motherboard in. Let's start with that. We have to complete this by end of day tomorrow. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting everything opened up. I think I need those taken off. Graphics card. Yep. Let's see, storage. Oh, nice. I got that to fit instead of having to pull the tray out. Power supply. Just using our usual. Let's get this iCore 7 in. Thermal paste, because I almost forgot that on the other one. The one I had to clock. Cooling. Nope, I wanted to go up there. Take that off. Now we can do it. What? Oh, the RAM's in the... Oh, okay, there we go. That's fine. I don't care where that's at, as long as it's in. Case fan. Actually, can I get that to fit too? Oh, I can. Okay, there you go. Well, you got one case fan. Let's put the filter on. I don't remember if this guy wanted cables too. He just wanted Intel. Okay. Let's see. I'm not getting a thing saying that it can boot and play the game, but I'm hoping that's just because the cabling's not installed. We're gonna put this cabling in. Nope, not the power button. Trying to do that. Alright, it's saying that it can't... Dang it, it still can't do it. Can't play that recommended spec. So I'm gonna install that, and I'm gonna see what I could do to get it there. Like, what's the last thing it needs? It's probably the graphics card, to be honest. Let's install Will It Run. And then, while that's installing, let's grab this fix one, and we'll put it up here. And let's grab the diagnose one, and we'll put it over here. And we'll restart the PC. So something on here is not meeting the spec of it. So at least with the PC being built and having the software on it, I'll be able to see. Okay, it doesn't like the Intel iCore. Dang it. Okay, so it does not like... Let's take this off. Oh, I gotta take all this out too. So it doesn't like the processor, is the problem. I could have sworn it was okay with it here. It likes my 8700. That's what it is. Okay, so let's do i7 8700. And of course I'm going to need a new motherboard too. Great. I have a K, so I'll do that, and then I need to get a new motherboard, which is a coffee late. Which that might screw up the graphics card. That's great too. Alright, well, gonna be spending a little bit of money here, unfortunately. And we're gonna have to spend a little more time with this thing. There we go, and let's get this cabling out. Oh, gotta get the the USB out. Well, at least now we have a motherboard and a setup for somebody else, I guess you can say. So I need this Coffee Lake one. What is the spec? Okay, it's a lot better. Hopefully I'm not going over the budget doing this. Knowing my luck though, I probably am. Graphics card, let's put that in. Memory, let's put this in. Let's hook up the cabling again. Hopefully this is going to be all it needs because it's still showing me a red. I'm a little worried about that. Okay, now it's not. Cool. No, I want to press the button. There we go. Now we can press it. Oops, I don't have my USB in. Cool. Okay, that works. Well, we got that to work finally, so let's go ahead and put it back together. The case, that is. Oh, come on. Okay, I guess I'll spin it around. And put the PCI lock on there so I don't forget that. Alright, cool. He's got his PC, he's got what he wants as far as Intel parts go. Let's go ahead and check that off because took a kick in the pants on that one. There we go. Only use new parts. Install Intel parts. We got 5 stars. I really love the new PC. Right on. I'm glad you love it, dude. Alright. So let's go ahead and do a few fixes here. So this is one that we have to have fixed by tomorrow, which means same day delivery yet again. That's gonna suck. Okay. So let's try to power it on. It doesn't want to power on. That's already a bad sign. Something's dead. Either the motherboard or the power supply. I have to spin around this way. Whoops, not the monitor. Cable. There we go. Alright, is the power supply dead? It is not dead, so it's the motherboard. At least I'm assuming it is. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff out. So we're pretty much going to be just doing a full take or tear down of this thing. I don't know what that was. Okay. I wonder if I could get away with using the parts I just bought. Let's see. Yeah, that's broken. It's a Coffee Lake. Nope, can't do it. So I need a H370, and this needs to be fixed by tomorrow. So unfortunately for me, I'm going to be doing same day delivery again for this PC. There we go. And the motherboard is dead, so do same day delivery. Now, I get a lot of people that tell me, like, oh, you don't have to, it's due tomorrow. And yeah, that's true, but I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I missed something, but whenever I pick up a job like this, oops, I don't want it to be that close. I get dinged for doing stuff like that. Like, if I let it go in like an extra day for like when it's due, I'll get dinged for it. I don't know why, but it does that to me. Let's pull memory in there. There we go. Because I've had a few jobs in the past where it was like, yeah, it's due tomorrow. I was like, okay, cool. And I stop and I'm like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll just wait for the part to get in. And then I get screwed over with it. Oops. Speaking of screwed over, forgot to put that on. I forgot to put something else on over here too, now that I'm thinking about it. There's a part that I don't. Thought there was a part. Okay. Put this on. No, don't need to plug that in. 'Cause I gotta put this on too. Okay, now you can plug that in. I thought there was something I forgot. I guess not. It must be... Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. Oh wait, what did this person went as far as cabling is concerned. I'm trying to do the cabling thing. It's not that one. It must be this one. Yeah. Have you heard of Gigabyte? They're meant to be pretty good. I worry about used parts. All right. I don't know anything about using Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, I just replaced it with the same motherboard, so I'm actually gonna luck out here. So, in regards to that, anyways. I don't remember if I put thermal paste on, so I'm just gonna take that off anyways, just to be on the safe side. I think I did, but I don't recall off the top of my head. Oh, I didn't put the dongle thing in there too. Yep, there you go. And we're gonna start putting his case back together. I like this case. I like the blue on it. That's pretty cool looking. Okay, so it just needs to boot and it should be good. Yep, okay, so another PC is fixed. I'm gonna go ahead and close out that order. I had no idea what was wrong with my PC, but they fixed it and they even used Gigabyte parts. How did they know? Well, because you had a Gigabyte motherboard, so it was easy to know. Finally, let's go ahead and do this last one. It says replace the power supply unit and replace the graphics card. In this one, I'm assuming, yeah. So this will actually be fairly simple to do. I just gotta take these parts out. Let's take this cabling out. Alright, so we need to replace the graphics card, which is dead, and we need to replace the power supply, which is dead too. It's a 650. I could get away with using my Cooler Master one, so we're gonna do that. Hopefully that's okay. Yep, it says that's okay. And then the graphics card, we're gonna have to replace it's an RX 580. But luckily I'm not on a clock here. Here we go. So I can let this one take its time to get here because I have 8 days to fix it. So buy that. Cool. So this one's good to go. It just needs to be, I'm gonna put it here like it's in progress. So this one just needs to get the graphics card and then it'll be good to go. And then I'm gonna work on the next, all right, so the PC that's coming tomorrow, the PC build for tomorrow is this one with the overclocking thing. So it's strict mate Vanessa, so we'll build her PC. And then we need to build one that can play Heroes of Warcraft. So at what spec? Minimum spec. Okay. So I need to work on, and this needs to be done in 7 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 6, 7. Okay, so I'm gonna need to, I got a weekend problem here in the way. So I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to remember to order the parts for that tomorrow so they show up on the 14th, and then I'll start building this PC. So we'll build this PC tomorrow as well. Or we'll build that one 2 days from now. We'll build this one tomorrow, and then that one we're gonna work on getting fixed. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. So we got some more parts. More than just good value. That's just the discount stuff. Okay, hi. Can you fix my PC? My friend said you work with PCs. Are you okay to repair my PC? Can you have a look at it for me? I have no idea what's wrong. I spilled a drink on the case and now nothing works. Why do computers always go wrong for me? Is tomorrow a reasonable deadline? The vents look a bit clogged. Is that okay? My brother has Cooler Master in his PC. He says they're the best. Okay, so we're on a clock on this one, but that's fine. From Cassandra Crane says, what's up? Are you okay to repair my PC? It's a bit of a mystery. Can you figure out what's wrong? I dropped it on the floor. Did my CPU break? Can you do it for me in 2 days? I read that Intel parts are really good. It seems a bit dusty inside. Okay, well, we'll do that one too. Wogan Dennis says, hey, my PC broke itself. Whatever's broken, you'll need to have a look at it to work out what's happening. I wrangled the RAM a bit too hard. The RAM, it's got to be right. I think I clicked on something bad. Do you like cable modding? I saw some great plastic green ones the other day. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And finally, another one for a new PC build. It says, can you help me out with something? I'm actually looking for a new build. I want to make sure my rig is fast as it can be. Can you get it to benchmark at least 7893? I saw this CPU can run as fast as 4500 megahertz. I really want the GPU to be the fastest it can be. Let's aim for 2071 megahertz. NZXT components are meant to be the bomb. I really need this done quickly. Holy cow. This is going to be a challenge. But you know what? If you don't challenge yourself, you can't do it, right? So we got a lot of work ahead of us here, and we got some really tough projects ahead of us here too. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode of PC Building Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought, and on the next episode, we'll go ahead and work on overclocking this CPU and GPU. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I haven't done a CPU yet, but the GPU doesn't look like it'll be too hard. And then we'll work on fixing the ones that come in that we can fix, and then we have this build that we're going to have to work on. We're going to have to order the parts for tomorrow as well. But until that time, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of PC Building Simulator. Take care.